Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's me, your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Sir Bill Burr. Best friend didn't invite me to his wedding. Ooh, what's the tea? Let's see what they have to say. I actually have a similar situation kind of happening. Obviously not my wedding, but it's like a friend's wedding. And another friend is not invited, and it's like, it's none of my business. It's none of my business. I'm excited for this episode. I don't know why. All right, Bill, make it good.
All right. Friend didn't invite me to fake wedding.
Oh, fake wedding.
All right. I swear to God, if this is written by a man,
A fake
I might
wedding?
just tap out. If this is written by a woman, what else is new? Friend didn't invite me to a
Excuse
fake
me?
wedding. So what did you do? High five him? All right. Dear Billy Bridegroom. This person did you a solid. Anyway, I need your advice. A close friend of mine recently got married to a girl from the U.S. We're from Wales. My buddy told me that they're having two weddings. This first one was just so his partner could stay in the country, and the real wedding will be later in the year.
Oh man, this isn't gonna be the tea I thought it was. I thought this was gonna be like piping hot. Man, he had a ceremony just to like handle the paperwork so the girl didn't get exported. Are you kidding me? My real wedding was at a courthouse and 10 people were invited, okay? People just gotta chill out. Everything is not about you. Oh my gosh.
And the real wedding will be later in the year. I have been invited to the air quote real wedding and was told that no friends were invited to the first one, only a few immediate family members.
Sounds about
God.
right.
For the life of me,
Sounds about
I
right.
don't understand
Sounds about right.
why people give a fuck whether or not they're invited to a wedding. And why everybody who isn't getting married makes the fucking wedding all about them. Can you
Preach, Bill, preach. I had to pull a bill and turn away. Oh my gosh, let's talk about, any life event, people, pregnancy, weddings, like anything to do with your life, people love to insert themselves in. I agree with Bill 100% on this one. I do think as far as getting invited to a wedding, people's feelings get hurt because if you don't get invited, you just like feel like maybe you thought you were closer to somebody than they viewed you. But especially in terms of finances and how expensive weddings are, you got to understand that 90% of the time, if you're not invited, unless you did something, it's probably because they have to cut costs. And I'm with Bill. I'm like championing this one because it's like everybody's got to go calm down because regardless, this is that person's day. And if you aren't invited, it's their day. It has nothing to do with your feelings. But I think people just, they're like, I want to be a part of. Okay, that's one point. And then the second point is, this is why I didn't want a wedding. I did not want a traditional wedding. Never even thought about having one immediately. Like my then boyfriend, then fiance, now husband always knew. I don't want a wedding. I don't want to deal because I didn't want to deal with people. I had no desire. And immediately, as soon as we got engaged, here we go. Where are you getting married? What is your... And I'm like, I'm not doing none of that. And people were so upset. And it's like, why are you upset about my life choice? That has nothing to do with you. People were, for months trying to get, like, calling me, having phone interventions with me. You should, it's like, why? For you? Yeah. For your mother. For you? For my mom? My mom doesn't have a problem with me getting married at the courthouse. She's invited. Like, what? People, it's so crazy how people will get upset because you don't do something they envision for you. How dare you not do something I envisioned for you? Or that I want for myself. How dare you? People have such high audacity levels out here in this world. It's beyond me. All right, Bill, fire them up. Fire them up. I'm ready. Because I needed you almost a year ago when it was time for me to get married and I was going through this. I needed you and I wish I had this video.
Everybody who isn't getting married makes the fucking wedding all about them. Can you have some empathy for the two people getting fucking married all the bullshit, all the fights, all the planning, all the money they have to go through. If they
Not
don't
me.
want to invite you, who gives a fuck? God bless them. They did you a solid. Anyway, who the fuck wants to go to a wedding? Nobody.
Weddings are fun, Bill. I go for the food.
Women want to go to weddings. I don't know. My wife, we
Just
watched the
proves him
fucking
right.
Real Housewives of New Jersey. That Joe and Melissa guy, they're fucking freaking out because, they're not getting invited to the guy's sister's second wedding.
Oh, I did see that as a headline, like a news headline. It was like, I used to love the New Jersey house, all the housewives. I like phased out and don't watch them anymore, but I know who Teresa and Melissa are, and I know their sister-in-laws. Now that I would love to know why she didn't invite her brother and his family. Like, I know they've had beef in the past, but like that I would be hurt by. If one of my brothers didn't invite me to their wedding and it wasn't like, a shotgun or a courthouse wedding or something, they were having a real deal wedding, I'd be like, what did I do? I would really want to know more, what did I do, rather than why can't I come? Because I really just go to weddings for the food. Like, I could skip the whole ceremony and waiting for y'all to take a million pictures for 5 hours and just get to the table. I can go eat anywhere, though.
Fucking the guy's sister's second wedding. Okay, you went to the first one. Who gives a shit? I went to the first fucking Patriots Super Bowl victory. I never went to any of the other ones. You know what? I'm good. I saw the first one. That's the best one. That's the best one. The second one is, you just don't want to die alone. Anyways.
He's not wrong.
Turns out that 3 of our mutual friends were actually in attendance at this fake wedding.
Here it is. Here's why he's upset. Because other people were invited to the fake wedding. All right. Now we're getting to the meat and the potatoes.
3 of our mutual friends were actually in attendance at this fake wedding. Oh, shit. As well as the party they had the same weekend. This upset me because I never would have excluded this guy if I was the one getting married. We've been good friends for 15 years, or so I thought. I would consider him a closer friend if he doesn't invite me to his fucking fake-ass wedding. I haven't talked to him since, and I don't know what to do. Should I ask for an explanation, or should I just let it go and not let it ruin our friendship?
Yeah, if it's bothering
After all,
you.
I've been invited to the real wedding. Would love to hear your thoughts on the situation. Thanks, and go... I can't even read... FFWCIO yourself. Oh, that's fucking Welsh. Yeah, dude, you gotta fucking, at some point...
Just ask. I think this is a fair enough ask. Like, bro, why did they, like... I was fine not to get invited when I thought like no one was going, but why would you invite other people? What's up with that? Also, this picture is creepy AF up close. Like, the faces are all warped. It's such a creepy photo up close. I wish I could like make it bigger for y'all. It's so creepy.
The Seattle Kraken just fucking beat the goddamn Colorado Avalanche. Are you fucking kidding me? 2-1. Congratulations to the Seattle Kraken.
Squirrel to
Wow,
sports
how the
in the middle of a
mighty are
conversation. In the middle of a conversation, this man switches to sports, and it always confuses me. What are we talking about? Hockey? What are we even talking about?
To the Seattle Kraken. Wow, how the mighty are falling. Yeah, dude, you got to let your balls drop at some point and just fucking... Are you really going to do this? I mean, you're acting like a chick here. What the fuck are we doing? First of all, if you're ever upset with somebody about something, go fucking talk to them about it, all right? The last thing you do is like, oh my God, I'm not fucking talking to you. Do you know why I know that? Because I used to do that for the first 54 and a half years of my life. No, not that long, but I used to do that. Now, my deal is if I have a fucking problem with somebody, I talk to them.
Say it.
I don't go around talking shit about people.
I
don't fucking go, what this fucking guy did? And it's just like, well, go talk to that guy. What is that what he did? Well, why are you talking to me about it? So.
Preach, Bill Burr. Preach. I am an advocate for confrontation. And confrontation doesn't have to be negative. Confrontation just means you're confronting something. And I am an advocate for that. There is healthy confrontation. Again, it doesn't have to be aggressive or any of those negative things. You are confronting something. I cannot stand people who tiptoe around things. Passive aggression is probably one of my bleh. Get away from me. Why are you calling other people about a situation that concerns you and I? Get on the phone and call me. And it is amazing how when you actually confront someone with something and you like do it the right way, how like bewildered they are, like totally baffled, don't know what to say because they are not accustomed to it. It is so, get on the phone and call me. If I did something to offend you, call me out on it, especially if we're close and we love each other. Bill, I wonder what Bill's sign is. He gives Libra. He gives Libra vibes.
People, I don't fucking go, you know what this fucking guy did? And it's just like, well, go talk to that guy. What is that what he did? Well, why are you talking to me about it?
Right.
So, yeah, I just think like whatever his fucking reason is.
He has one.
I got to be honest with you. The fact that you're making this big a deal out of it, I kind of understand why he didn't invite you. Maybe you need to be a little more chill. Stop acting like a lady.
Got a point. Kind of got a point.
I would 100% get over it, and I would have a great time at his wedding. I would say congratulations. I would get him a nice fucking gift, and I would leave it at that. Like, I mean, if you don't, and people ask you why the friendship ended, you're going to have to tell this story. Okay, so my friend was getting married, and it was like 2 weddings. And one wasn't the real one. One was the fake one. But it was,
The voice, Bill. The voice. Is the voice necessary?
I was invited to the real one. But then I found out 3 friends were invited to the fake one. I mean.
Here's another thing that I know. Having married at a courthouse, you're only allowed a certain amount of people. And I got super lucky on the day that we got married because no one else got married on our date in our time slot. So it was just, we had the whole courtroom to ourselves. And the judge was like, oh yeah, they can come in. It was the last appointment of the day. She was like, everybody can come in. She let my cameraman in. Like she let everyone, everyone was expecting to sit outside except for our parents. And she let my brothers, my husband's siblings, 2 of my best friends, 3 of my best friends, 2, my cousin, like everybody was in there. But I do know in situations like this, sometimes it's about numbers, and maybe those other friends to him are higher on the totem pole. And then that just, you just got to deal with that as he's allowed to have other friends. Maybe he's known those friends for 20 plus years, maybe now 15 years. Maybe those are his family members. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, but the man has a reason. So I'm with Bill. Just ask, because there's a reason. Instead of you being in your feelings about it. Like a lady.
But then I found out 3 friends were invited to the fake one. I mean, that's like, when you tell that story, someone's going to be like just staring into their beer, going like, is this like
this?
Did you steal this story from a woman? This is something a woman gets upset about. All right? So, I don't know much about the Welsh people, but I feel like you're really not representing them well.
Oh my gosh, Bill.
Right? God damn it. You fucking represent the Welshinians correctly. I would get over it is what I would do. And I would just go have a good fucking time, and that's it. All right?
Fair enough.
I would leave it at that.
He said what he said, kids. Is that it? Just cut the audio? Hello? The audio, it's still running, but nothing's being said, I guess. At least whoever edited this, they cut it without like cutting it at the weirdest, most awkward times, because that bothers me. So I appreciate you too, whoever you are. Yeah. I wouldn't just let it go, male or female. Like you're allowed to have your feelings. Everyone's feelings are validated because they feel them. Now, so if it clearly was enough for him to write this email to Bill. So he clearly feels some type of way, and it could affect how he attends the real wedding. So he needs to just say like, hey bro, and maybe say it in a casual way. Hey bro, like, what's the deal? I was fine until I realized Eeny, Meeny, and Miny were invited, but not Mo. I'm sure there was a reason. Anyway, weddings make life way more complicated than they need to be. And that's why I didn't have one and I'll never have one. Go and have the day you deserve. Peace.